Oh, hi, welcome to my channel. We're back again. This is Iberjet from Ibiza, and since last Monday, we are on summer season, which means more flights. So it's gonna be a busy sunset here at Alicante Airport. Have a seat, pick up the popcorn or whatever you want to eat, and enjoy the next video. So the idea is to wait for this one to leave and then I go, but it may be a long shot because um, its departure time is like 8:30 and it's 7:15. So unless you want a video of 45 minutes or so, just let me know in the comments. Landing from Switzerland, Zurich to be exact, Swiss. And as you can see, it's a tiny plane. I'll check exactly one model because this one is out of my knowledge range. Okay, let's go. And then we have Wizz Air to Cluj-Napoca, well, to Romania. I haven't recorded the Romanians in ages. But I remember working with them was just awful. Those flights were the worst ones we had. Passengers were just the worst. Also, I'd say that's the airline's fault because their rules were really effed up. And while we wait, we have some airport action. So the flight to Palma, which is the Iberojet, is on the corner of the terminal, and Swiss is probably going to go to gates C40 something, unless they keep it close, but you never know. So that's an interesting EasyJet to Murcia, flying just above us, while I'm waiting for the two Ryanairs that are about to take off. So the first one is Alicante, Bournemouth. O como dirían los españoles, Alicante, Bermud. Karlsruhe, Baden-Baden, Alicante, and obviously Ryanair. Another Ryanair that we don't know yet. I didn't know that Billund kicked that airline from their airport and they're still surviving. Good for them. And breaking up. Oh, now that was loud. Okay, and we have. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. Yes. Well, the tail fin of Transavia to Eindhoven. It's nice when you can record and there's no one around because I don't feel weird and I can do bigger shots, so to speak, because I don't need to worry about, oh, I have somebody just sitting next to me. And as you can see, the Ryanair that just landed, that you can see in the picture, came off the runway where I normally stay on location number 2. So that was Ryanair to Bruxelles Charleroi, to Brussels. And next time I say anything, just shut me up, because now there are 2 lads in the car next to mine. But then again, not there yet. This is Aeropuerto from Palma de Mallorca. I think I took it from too far away. There we go. As you can see, the Ryanair from Baden-Baden is waiting there. So there's probably another plane coming from that side of the terminal. Transavia to Eindhoven. I mean, that was the only Transavia this evening before all the Amsterdams come. So because it's not on the app yet. There you have the 3 of them. Dwelling from Paris Orly. Pensaba que ya no había París Orly, pero sí que hay. Así que ya sabéis. So if you put the music from Jaws, it sounds better. There was a Ryanair coming from that side of the terminal. This is why the other Ryanair is waiting there, and Europa is facing this way, which looks so weird. Now they should be able to get in. They need to fix that thing because that makes this so slow and weird and whatever. So now they start moving. To be honest, this is kind of fun. Looks like they're chasing each other. And the funny thing is, Palma de Mallorca is on the other side of the terminal, and Orly is on the other side of the terminal. So they're gonna have to basically go all the way back to where is it? Well, the one that's going to Palma later is standing, and they have to go past Swiss. So yeah, fun. So the mysterious Ryanair is Alicante Memmingen. Ryanair Alicante Ibiza. And Bournemouth, Murcia. And tiny piece of the moon. There we go. So that's Norwegian Alicante Bergen. I think there's gonna be a little surprise in this video. No matter how long it gets, it's gonna be just one. So that's one surprise, but that's not what I meant. And it's not the sunset either. Oh, and you can see me in the shadow. So in many videos I've done in the evening or in the afternoon, I've said I can't record the DHL Swift Air. Yeah, no pun intended. Flight that goes Alicante Vitoria and then in the morning Vitoria Alicante because it was very late and there would be no light enough and whatnot. Because we're on summertime, it's 8:05 or something like that, and the sun hasn't set yet. Actually, it sets in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna be able to record that for the first time ever in this channel. So I hope you guys are watching it. And I'm gonna make so many jokes about the Swift Air that, yeah. So that's British Airways from London Gatwick. Although I know that previous years they've done a second destination or route from the UK. I'm gonna have to check that one, but this one's definitely from London Gatwick. And Swiftie is getting ready to take off. Yay! Swiss is getting ready. Okay, there's a Ryanair, as you can see back there. The sun is behind the cloud. If someone can put the intro of the Eras Tour here, I'm sure it will fit. And there we go. So it's a cargo 737-400. And there it goes. There she goes. So the Swiss is an Airbus A2020. So that's why it's so small. I think this one is in a hurry. And then you can put Jaws soundtrack. Meanwhile, on this side of the terminal, you have Transavia to Rotterdam pushing back. Ryanair that just landed from Bristol that I didn't get on camera. BA and a Norwegian that's trying to get off that side of the terminal. So there's going to be traffic jam again. Well, because this one goes to Bristol, it's probably going to be docked somewhere over there by the British Airways. So they probably won't have the issues we saw earlier in the video, as you can see. It's just that Norwegian needs to get off their path quickly. And there it goes. And that is the Swiftie that just took off. So you get an idea. It would be like that's where the moon is. Bilbao is in that way. And if we let the phone drop, that's the head of the runway with the Swiss about to take off for Zurich and Vueling de Bilbao. That's all I'm going to say because I don't know how to make the Basque accent. Here you have sunset, Vueling de Bilbao, Swiss to Zurich, Norwegian to Helsinki over there. And Transavia to Rotterdam. By the way, the guys went off some time ago. So here you have the sunset again. And the next flight taking off. There's a plane on approach, as you can see. The tiny light on top of the road. That was quick and painless. Okay, so that is Ryanair at the far end. It's still the little dot from before. That is a very hasty Norwegian to Helsinki. And Iberojet to Palma de Mallorca getting ready over there. You can see their Vueling being boarded. I don't know which flight exactly. If there is a know-how or something like that, it's probably that one. Um, I know that this one is waiting there for some reason. And yeah. So as usual, as soon as Iberojet takes off, I'm off too. So whatever comes, I mean, I didn't take that Ryanair landing because I guess you're all tired of Ryanair's landing and taking off. Speaking of which, I was hearing it roaring on the back of my head. So I thought instead of doing a quick movement with the camera, just stop it, go there and record. So as I was saying, this is the last flight I'm recording. So here we go again with Jaws music. You can play it in your head. Whilst Iberjet is getting to the head of the runway, we have a dance here with the Ryanair from I can't remember where it was flying from. I think somewhere in the UK. Oh yes, Nottingham. So obviously Vueling is going to the other side of the terminal because it's Spain or EU or Schengen, and Ryanair has to stay on this side because it's UK, non-Schengen, non-EU, as you can see. And it's about time I go because they've put on the big lights, and you won't be able to see much now from now on. So okay, so as you can see, the sun is gone. There is a Ryanair from Newcastle. That's the bright light in the clouds, and the flight to we're waiting for is heading towards the head of the runway slowly. So that's the Ryanair from Newcastle. And I couldn't record more because there was a car coming this way. So that's all we can get today. So when this video will be sponsored by Ryanair, I will record all of their movements. But for now, it's sponsored by no one. So I'm still the master of ceremonies here. Anyways, this is gonna be it for today. As soon as that one takes off, I'm heading back home. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, feel free to give likes, and your comments are so much appreciated. So leave as many comments as you want. And as always, subscribe to the channel because that is kind of the most important thing here. So thank you guys, and see you soon on another video. Bye.